Today I will show you how to add your LinkedIn leads to Google Sheets automatically and how the same leads can be created as a contact in Salesforce CRM automatically. So assume that I'm running some SEO company, and to generate the leads for this company I'm running ads on LinkedIn, for which I have also created this LinkedIn lead generation form. And now whenever someone will submit this form, I will show you how you can immediately collect the detail in this spreadsheet and how the same person can be created as a contact here. But to automate this whole process, firstly I will have to build an integration in this LinkedIn lead generation form in Google Sheets and Salesforce application with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing integration and automation software. I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so I am already logged in here. You can create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, click on this blue button that is create workflow, and then provide a random name to your workflow to your automation. Okay, so I have directly pasted the name as add LinkedIn leads to Google Sheets and Salesforce automatically. Now you will have to select the folder in which you want to create your automation workflow. So I have selected this main workflows folder, then clicking on create, and then you will find 2 boxes. So these boxes are called as trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever something happen in your first application, then automatically do this in your next application. Okay, so in this way you need to always choose your applications in this trigger and the action window in which you are building an automation. Okay, so according to our use case, I want that whenever a new lead is generated via LinkedIn lead generation form, automatically collect the very same lead in Google Sheets application, and further the same lead should be created as a contact in Salesforce CRM. So that is why I am selecting all these 3 applications in the trigger and the action window. And yes, you can add as many as action steps as you want and automate your lead generation, automate your lead management process. Okay, let me search for the Salesforce, and it is not compulsory that you can only send the data to Salesforce CRM. You can also send the data to Zoho CRM or in different CRM software. Okay, but according to our use case, I'll go with the Salesforce only, and again telling you, you can add as many as steps as you want here. Okay, and now the idea here is I'm going to connect these 3 applications one by one with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let us first connect LinkedIn lead generation form with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so firstly I will select the trigger event, that is new lead generation form response. Okay, you can also read the instructions. Triggers when you receive a new form response. Yes, I want to perform the same. Clicking on connect, then clicking on add new connection, click on this button, and then you will have to provide the access of your LinkedIn account. But because I have provided this access multiple times, okay, so I am going to reuse my existing connection, and you can also use this existing connection if you have already provided the access in the first time. Okay, so here you can notice it is connected, and whatever the accounts are associated with my LinkedIn account have started visible here. And I'll go with this Naveen Kole account only. Let me even show you the same. I am actually into the same account. Okay, and here also you can notice whatever the lead generation forms are available inside my LinkedIn account have started visible here. So I am going to select which form, basically this sample lead generation form. Here you can notice we have all the forms that are lead generation form. Okay, so let me first search, let me first select the same form, that is sample lead generation form. Now why I am selecting specifically this form only? Okay, because the name of this form is sample lead generation form. Okay, so basically I am running this particular ad, and if I will edit this advertisement in front of you, you will notice that the same form is associated. Okay, so there is a campaign group with the name Pabbly Connect, and in this campaign group there is a lead generation, basically a campaign with the name lead generation, and here you will find the ads which are available in the same campaign name. Okay, so this is my ad. Both of them are in draft mode. Yes, I'm not working into the live mode, I'm working into the draft mode only. And now I'm going to edit this form, basically edit this advertisement, and then I will scroll down and will show you the same sample lead generation form. Alright, so this is my advertisement advertisement. Scrolling down and let me open the same, and here you can find the same sample lead generation form. So that is why I have specifically selected the same form only. Okay, and now the idea here is, as soon as someone will submit the form, the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so firstly I'll click on the save and send test request button in front of you, and you will notice a blank response will be initiated because there is no lead data available inside this form. Okay, so I am going to make a dummy submission. Okay, so this is my form which is already open, and I have already added a dummy email address, that is demo@pabblytudes.com. phone number is also dummy, that is 97777. And why I am proceeding with the dummy data only, and since my objective is just to show you how connections can be made or how processes can be automated, so that is why I'm proceeding with the dummy data only. In your case you can go with the real data. Okay, so this is the dummy email address, dummy phone number, and here also you can notice dummy first name as Pabbly, dummy last name as subscription billing management service, and company name. Okay, now why these fields are not editable, because this is the default value taken from the account of LinkedIn only. Okay, let me even show you the same. This is my LinkedIn account. Let me first view my profile, and then I will edit this profile in front of you, and you will notice the account name, basically the first name as Pabbly and the last name as subscription billing management service. So basically it is picking the values from here, from my account. Okay, so don't worry about that. I'll go with the same data. In your case you can go with the dummy data. I'm really sorry, not with dummy data, you can go with the live data, the real data. Okay, now I am submitting this form with the same dummy details, coming back to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect and clicking on this button, and now you will notice all the lead details will be captured here as a response. Now I'll show you the details one by one. So here you can find the same form name. Here we also have the same email address, that is demo@pabblytudes.com. Here we also have the same phone number, that is 97777. Let me even show you the first name and the last name. So here we have the first name as Pabbly, the last name as subscription billing management service, and we also have the company name. So the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between LinkedIn lead generation form and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards what will happen, every time someone will submit our LinkedIn lead generation form, the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect in every 10 minutes, because this trigger will check for new data in 10 minutes. Basically the trigger here is the polling based, which is going to capture the data in 10 minutes, but don't worry, your data will be surely get captured. Okay, so in this way the first step of our automation is done. Now moving further, I'm going to send the same lead data in my Google Sheets, that too automatically. Application is already selected, now selecting the action event. Alright, so clicking on connect, then clicking on add new connection, and if you're connecting your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect for the first time, simply click on this sign in with Google and provide the access of your Google Sheets account. But I have provided this access multiple times. Okay, so I can also reuse the existing connection, clicking on save, and in this way my Google Sheets account will be immediately connected with Pabbly Connect. And as soon as it is connected, you will notice whatever the spreadsheets are available inside my Google account have started visible here in the drop down. Okay, so I will select this specific spreadsheet. So the name of my spreadsheet is leads via LinkedIn lead form. Okay, coming back, let me select the same, and because I have a single sheet only, so that has got selected automatically. And as soon as the selection process is done, whatever the columns you have added inside your spreadsheet, the same columns will be visible here as the field. Okay, so now we have first name, last name, email, phone, and company. Let me show you the same: first name, last name, email, phone, and company. Okay, this is very interesting because we are going to provide the data here in these fields, and in this way the data will be synced here also. Okay, so from where I will provide these details, remember we have already captured the lead data as a response of our trigger step. And the interesting thing here is I'm not going to manually copy these details and paste below again and again for every new lead. I am going to map these details, which will replace this detail automatically whenever a new lead is arrived. Okay, so mapping is very simple. Click on this field and you will find the above data, the same same data here in the drop down. Let me first search for the first name. Remember, we have provided this Pabbly as the first name, asking for the last name. Let me search for the last name as well, and I have mapped it successfully. Okay, so in the same way I'm going to map the data in other fields also. But you must be thinking again, what is the significance of mapping? So whatever the details I'm providing here, these details will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time. Okay, but just in case if I will specify any value manually here, that value will remain same for every new data. So let's say I have provided these details via mapping, so these details will be replaced automatically, but I have selected the spreadsheet and the sheet manually, so this will remain same for every new lead data. Okay, so this is the difference in providing the values via mapping and via manually, and that is why mapping plays a major role inside this automation. Okay, so how about I click on this button, save and send test request directly, and as soon as the response will be received here, you will notice the data will be added. Well, the data is already added, immediately added. Let me first correct the formatting so that you can see the data very clearly. So we have the same name as first name, basically the Pabbly as first name, the last name as subscription billing management service. We also have this email address, phone number, and the company name. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between our spreadsheet and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards, every time a new lead has got captured via LinkedIn lead generation form, the same leads will be collected automatically to our spreadsheet. In this way, you do not have to manually export the data and share with your team. Simply sync this data with the Pabbly Connect and share the access of your spreadsheet with all your team members. It is the smartest way. Okay, basically the smartest way of lead management and lead generation. Okay, so in this way, the second step is also done. Moving further, now finally I'm going to sync the lead data with Salesforce application. So the application is already selected. Let me also search for the action event, which is going to be create contact, because I want to perform the same. Clicking on connect, clicking on add new connection, clicking on this button, and because I'm already logged in my Salesforce account, so this will detect my access automatically, and now finally it is asking for the access. So clicking on allow, and in this way the authorization will be successful and my Salesforce account will be immediately connected with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so you can notice it is connected, and once again I am going to map the details in these fields one by one, but it is asking lot of details, so I will provide the data only into the required or into the mandatory fields, because I have collected basic information only from my lead generation form. So let's say it is asking for the last name, so I will search for the last name, which was subscription billing management service. Let me map other details also in the same way one by one very quickly. Okay, mapped the first name as well, asking for the street, city, country. Well, I do not have such data. Looking for the mobile phone and email field, and here we have the same fields. Let me map the same dummy phone number also. Alright, so it is mapped successfully. Searching for the email address also, once again I have mapped it. So I think I have provided the data in all the important fields into the required field. Lead source, well, you can select as per your choice. Okay, how about I go with other? Now I will click on this button, but before that let me take you to the dashboard of Salesforce. You can notice no recent records. Coming back to the dashboard, clicking on this button, and you will notice firstly a response will be received, and if that response is positive, that means our automation is working, and that means the contact has been created in our Salesforce dashboard. Okay, so I am refreshing my dashboard and fingers crossed waiting for the contact to be created, and here you can notice the same contact has been created here with the same first name, with the same last name. Okay, let me show you other details also. Okay, so here we have the same phone number, the same email address, the same first name and last name. Okay, so in this way you can create this automation with the Pabbly Connect and automate your lead generation task and automate your lead management process with the Pabbly Connect, because now you just need to create this automation workflow inside Pabbly Connect once. After that you can sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. Basically, whenever a new lead is generated, the same lead will be collected automatically automatically to the spreadsheet, and the same person will be created as a contact in your sales. So this is how you can manage your lead generation task with this automation. And if you want to access this 3-step automation workflow inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my automation workflow into the description box. So simply click on this link and then sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same 3-step workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.